Hello everyone, thank you for checking out my video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chris. Today we have a video for you all about the very popular Patagonia Isthmus Parka. So this is definitely a very popular piece, and it's a nice, durable, casual, warm jacket, you know, for those cold days. So we're going to dive into this thing, tell you all about it. But if you're new here to the channel, please stay tuned to the end. I'm going to tell you all about what this channel has to offer and different videos that I have here and the whole bit. But for right now, let's just dive into this jacket and tell you all about it. All right? Okay, so this is a parka. This is a longer length jacket. All right? Most jackets are going to be a little bit shorter, but your parkas give you a little extra length for a little extra warmth, a little extra protection in the cold weather. This particular jacket is pretty interesting. It has a very durable material here on the outside, and it is a recycled material. It is basically called Net Plus, and it is designed and fabricated from recycled fishing nets. So, you know, that's Patagonia does that a lot. They do a lot of work, you know, absolutely all their products with recycled materials, everything from the fabrics to the insulation. So, you know, a really great thing that Patagonia is doing. So this material here is a nice durable material, as I said, and it also has a PFAS-free DWR coating. So what that means is PFAS is basically polyfluorinated carbons, which is a chemical that was used years ago to put into outerwear to keep it more water resistant. However, they found out that these PFCs are not biodegradable. Okay, so as these products build up in the environment, they can contaminate the soils, the waterways, and stuff for a long period of time. So they started all companies are now turning to what they call PFAS free. So it's a safer coating here on the outside that's still going to give you that same water protection. Now, it doesn't make the coat waterproof. It basically makes it water resistant. So in a light rain, the rain is going to bead up here on the material and simply, you know, run off. Or you can shake it, right? You can just shake the jacket and all this, the water will just fly off of it. If you are out in a soaking downpour, eventually the water's going to soak through, all right? So it's not going to be waterproof, but it is water resistant. This material here is also very highly wind resistant as well. So a nice protective piece for everyday use. If you're commuting to work, you're going shopping, you're going out to dinner, right? It absolutely is going to be a nice, warm, protective jacket. Now, the jacket itself, when it comes to insulation and its warmth, it is a very warm jacket. However, it is not very heavily insulated, all right? There is inside the jacket, let me open this up, a nice thick, heavy polyester fleece. So this is where your warmth is coming from. This is like a shag carpet inside the jacket, okay? It's definitely a nice warm fleece in here. However, that fleece only runs throughout the main body of the jacket and in the hood. The sleeves, there is no fleece. So it's actually using a 60-gram synthetic insulation here called thermogreen in the sleeves. Okay, so throughout the rest of the jacket, there is no synthetic insulation. So you either have the sleeves with the 60-gram insulation and then the main body and hood with this polyester. Okay, this fleece here, polyester fleece here, is not on top of an insulation. It's not in addition to. This is your insulation throughout the main body, okay? But it is nice and warm, and between that and the fact that we have a nice, heavy, durable face fabric here on the outside, the jacket is actually pretty warm, all right? There's some heavy materials going on here. This is not a very lightweight, like packable jacket that you're going to take up in the mountains and stuff in your backpack. This is a heavier, everyday coat, okay? As I said, there are a bunch of nice features here. As you can see in the front here, this does have a double zipper, which is pretty interesting. The double zipper is usually used not only for venting hot air, but also if you're a climber and you're up, on the ropes, you're wearing a harness and you got ropes coming up, having that double zipper here to open up is a great thing. I really don't think that's the intended use for this jacket. I don't see this being a jacket you're going to be climbing in. As I said, I think it's more geared toward everyday casual use. But the double zipper here is going to be great for venting some hot air and, keeping it comfortable. Now, it also has a nice storm flap here over the main zipper with several buttons here that snap, closed to hold everything together and keep that cold wind, cold weather sealed out. All right, so that's a very nice feature. There are two chest pockets up here, up high, and they are zippered as well. They're kind of tucked in under the flap to help keep the zipper protected, again, from, rain, wind, the whole bit. And, they're decent sized pockets, nothing huge, but they're decent little pockets up here. All right, so a little extra storage. And then on the sides here, we have two pockets. I'm going to stand on the sides. There's a nice flap over the pocket, and then there is a button snap here on the bottom that locks it shut, and they are zippered as well. Okay, so a nice zippered pocket here. And these pockets are definitely big enough to help, put your hands in, put a hat and gloves or something inside. Nice warm pockets here as well. Now, what I want to point out here with these pockets is, again, I said there's no other insulation in the main body of the jacket other than this fleece, okay? So the fleece is on the inside. So when I put my hand in the pocket, I have the fleece here on this side. On the outer side, there's no insulation. All right, so just know that. Just saying, it might not be the warmest pocket in the world because you're going to be more exposed to cold on the outside of your hand. But still, regardless, it's a nice pocket here. Okay, so I do kind of like the fact that not only is it a zipper, but there is a little snap button here too. So it can definitely be, nice and protective if you want to put your cell phone or something in there, zip it up, snap it closed, you're not going to lose it, whatever, keys, whatever. So really cool. All right, inside the jacket here, we do have one chest pocket up high. Okay, so one high zippered pocket up here on your chest on the inside. So that's pretty cool. Now, we have two little pulls here. So let me talk about the hood a little bit. The hood it's a nice hood. There is no adjustments on the back, okay? So this hood is not made for helmet compatibility at all, okay? It's not that big that you can put a helmet on. But just, casual use, throw it over your head. It's not huge. There is no adjustments on the back or here. There's little pull cord adjustments here on the sides that you can cinch the front down a little bit. And those pulls actually are inside the jacket here as well. All right, so either way, you can pull it on the inside, and there's a little locking thing here on the outside that you can just squeeze, pull it tight, and cinch up the front. It's a nice warm hood. This fleece is really warm. And like I said, even though there's no other insulation throughout the jacket, the main body of the jacket, this is a nice heavy warm fleece. So I did wear this jacket outside the other night. It was like in the low 30s outside, and I was comfortable in it. I wasn't, cozy warm. but I was comfortable in the jacket. My sleeves, my arms did feel a little bit more of a chill, but not a big deal. I think if you're going to wear this thing out in super cold weather, perhaps 20s or teens, you might want to wear a nice heavy fleece or something inside of it, perhaps something like the Patagonia Better sweater. Might be a really nice combination with this to help just give you a little extra warmth. In fact, a lot of extra warmth. But the jacket itself has a regular fit. All right, so there is room inside this jacket if you want to wear extra layers, no problem at all. And I am 6'2", about 210, 215 pounds. This is a size extra large. And the jacket, even without layers inside, fits me really well. It's just a really nice casual fitting jacket. So with a layer, without layers underneath, not a problem. Definitely a nice fit here. Okay, now let me take this thing off. I want to weigh it for you so I can give you an idea of weight. Now usually I do this for most of my technical jackets because if you're up in the mountains, you're packing something into your backpack, or you're just hiking long distances, weight matters, right? So a lot of my viewers are really interested in what pieces weigh. This is going to be a little bit different. This is heavy, right? So this is not one of those technical pieces, like I said, you're going to want to throw in your backpack or something. This is just, more casual, everyday use. But just to give you an idea, 1,285 grams, all right? 1,285 grams. So yeah, it's a heavy piece. It's got some heft, some weight to it here. But all around, a really nice, comfortable jacket. So I can really understand why this has been such a popular piece from Patagonia. And, just to fit that everyday niche. So Patagonia is an interesting company in that they make a wide range of products when it comes to, clothing, outerwear. They have a whole line of clothing just for casual, everyday use. The average guy can just buy a really nice product from Patagonia, know that it's environmentally friendly. You're supporting a great company here that's environmentally conscious, and you're getting a great product, right? Using all recycled materials. And then they have really technical gear. So for skiers, right? So climbers, up in the mountains, hiking, trekking, mountaineering, they make great products for that. So there's this whole wide range of categories that their products fulfill. So this, I think, is more geared toward that everyday, life, as I had said, maybe not so technical, but overall, a really nice piece. This is a great jacket. I can see why it's so popular. Now, a little while ago, I did a video a couple years back about the Downdrift jacket from Patagonia. And that's another very popular piece as well. This here is a parka, so it's a little bit longer than the Downdrift jacket, and this has this nice soft fleece. So a very comfortable jacket, great all-around piece here if you're looking for casual everyday use. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope it helped you out, gave you a good, detailed, in-depth look of the Isthmus Parka. All right. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit the little thumbs up, the like button here. Subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate your support. Take some time, take a look around. I have a ton of videos here, closing in on 500 videos at this point, from many major companies. So we do everything from jackets to base layers. We look at pants, boots. We get into some backpacks, Maui Jim and Costa Del Mar sunglasses, as well as some Yeti products. So, it all ties into a website that I have called Me and My Jackets, where we look at what to wear when we're out there. Okay, so when we're doing all those outdoor activities, hiking, trekking, climbing, skiing, snowboarding, camping, fishing, sailing, trail running, mountain biking, right? All that fun stuff. we look at what to wear to help keep you warm, dry, and comfortable when you're out there. So lots of cool stuff here. I even have a Buy Me a Coffee page. I do appreciate all your support there as well. And, you know, I just hope to keep making more and more videos for you guys and tell you all about these different pieces, these different jackets. I don't do reviews, you know, on the top of a mountain or skiing down, a mountain. It's just not what I do, all right? My goal is to tell you as much as I can about these pieces, show you what they're made of, how they fit, all their features, and hopefully that can help you to understand whether or not that piece may be right or not for you, okay? And for your needs. So again, thank you very much for watching today. Please check out the channel. I appreciate your support. We'll see you back soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.